Hello and welcome to my first ever video. I am Sorted and I'm a goth content creator and gamer. My followers on Tumblr voted that they wanted to see a gothic themed playthrough of Stardew Valley, which is an otherwise bright and cheery cozy game. I'm very excited to get into this. I'll be using many mods for this playthrough. Some of them are still in beta stage, so expect to see bugs, unfinished areas of the map, and terrain glitches. For my complete mod list, I'll be linking a Google Doc down below with all of the mods I'll be using. And with that preamble out of the way, let's take a look at the character I'll be playing. This is Dragos Lazarus, a Vampire, or half-human hybrid. Dragos Lazarus is one of the late descendants of Dracula. By the time he was born, the Count was long dead. Dragos lived his life in secrecy among the human world, camouflaging into civilian life. Being a Vampire, his skin has built up resistance to the sun over time, yet he's still prone to burns. He can handle daylight in moderation. Having preferred the night, he took a job as a graveyard keeper before getting a mysterious inheritance letter and an impossible demand from Dracula. Upon entering the primeval mansion, the severity of his situation dawned on him. The once imposing generational homestead was in a dismal state, vandalized by the valley's zealots and adventurous adolescents. And with that, let's just get into the normal playthrough. This will be completely unscripted, just my genuine reaction and commentary to things going on around me. So we have this really dilapidated, broken down house that was given to us by Dracula, and we also have this package of parsnips from Mayor Lewis, but I don't think we'll actually be planting the parsnip seeds. Parsnip seeds, not parsnip seeds. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Anyways, we're probably just going to sell them and plant some other crops and check out some modded crops, some Stardew Valley expanded crops, and some special, vampiric horror crops that I found on a mod that I downloaded on Nexus, which will be very, very cool to try out. We have this letter that we need to read now, though. It's Dracula's to-do list. Pay some kids to haul away the trash and old furniture in the living room. Maybe ask George's kid? Oh yeah, we should definitely do this. I don't think Dragos likes having his house all dirty and full of garbage. Let's clean things up a bit. We won't have a whole lot of money for crops. I think we just need to clear out the living room, and that's the first thing that we do here. Thanks for the cash. We'll be right over to move that stuff out. Alex, Sebastian, and Abigail. Okay, the floor already looks much nicer. Oh, there we go. Oh, I can hear them cleaning out our stuff. Okay. Now that's all gone. I thought they already cleared it out before, but they just cleared it out now, so that's great. Let's look at the next task that we have to do. It's Dracula's to-do list. Fix the living room walls and floors. Okay, so that's also very important and something that we want to do early on, along with making a lot of chests, because that's how I start every Stardew Valley playthrough, is just try to optimize my inventory as much as possible. Okay, so we've actually got a very nice, clear plot of land ahead of us, and I'm using a lot of visual mods and the Zenith Farm mod to make it look this way. We do have some mail that I want to read. Hello, Dragos. Thank you for your purchase of the Player's Handbook. Contained within is everything you need to know for Sword and Sorcery, 2nd edition. Play your way with new skills, quests, NPCs, locations, and more. May the dice favor you kindly. Sorcerers of the Sound. Okay, so that's very interesting, and we've got a Player's Handbook decoration item, which we could put down in our house in a little bit. I heard someone new was moving into the valley and thought to offer a housewarming gift. I've included my old hand mirror with this letter. We should help you with your fashion sense. If you ever lose it, you can buy another from Pierre's shop. Haley. Okay, and that's the fashion sense hand mirror, which allows us to change outfits. I don't really have a lot of fitting fashion sense outfits right now. Most of them are for female farmers, and I need something that's a bit more masculine and will fit my male farmer. So I'm going to be on the lookout for that. Let me know if you guys have any recommendations. Hi, farmer. My name's Eloise, and my father and I live in a neighborhood called East Scarp. There's a beach, a pond, and loads of berries. My dad's a vet, and you're a farmer, so I think you two will be friends. I hope we can be friends, too. You should come visit us sometimes, but not on a school day, because then I'm in class with Jazz and Vinny. Hope to see you soon, Eloise. Okay. So I think the first thing that we want to do is go out to buy some crops and just look around at Pelican Town for a little bit. We are a newcomer to this town. We've never been here before. We've lived in other countryside rural towns like this one, but this will still be a fresh start. Pelican Town is even a bit more populated than we're used to, but I'm sure Dragos will get used to it soon. Okay, so here's Pelican Town. There is a bit of terrain glitches. I'm waiting for the mod author to come out with a version that's compatible with my recolors. So the terrain is just going to look a little odd, but I downloaded these absolutely amazing, detailed Victorian Gothic buildings for Pelican Town, and I think they really add to the atmosphere of everything. They're still in beta, so not every house has the overlay, but the ones that do are really, really cool, and I love this mod. It's a bit experimental, but it's already shaping up to be one of my favorites. Okay, those are just birthdays. Let's see if there's anything on the help wanted board. Okay, nothing today. Alright, let's just walk inside Pierre's and see what kind of crops we have. And the interior actually looks very nice. I really like the visual mods that I put together for this. I'm also using diverse Stardew Valley to get a lot of diverse looking characters in the game and just to change up their outfits a little bit. I think it's really cool. Well, hello there. I'm Gus, chef and owner of the Stardrop Saloon. Oh, I can chat with him. I'm getting some supplies for the saloon. Pierre's got the good stuff. Okay, and that's all he has to say. Oh, and here's... let's talk to her. Oh, that's right. I heard someone new was moving on to that old farm. It's kind of a shame, really. I always enjoyed exploring those overgrown fields by myself. My name's Abigail. She/they pronouns, if you were wondering. I wonder if she was one of the people that vandalized Dracula's mansion. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Alright, let's just check in with Pierre real quickly. Hey, it's Mr. Dragos, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll also buy produce from you for a good price. A little agriculture could really inject new life into the local economy. Okay, do you think he suspects we're a vampire? Probably not. He's just talking to us like we're some of his regular customers. Alright, let's see what he has for sale. Okay, so we have parsnip, beans, cucumber, which I think is new, or added and expanded, cauliflower seeds, potato seeds, tulip bulb, kale, jazz. Okay, we've got some rice, oil, vinegar, some wallpapers. Oh, and there we have the vampire seeds. Bloodberry seeds. The most popular berry among people with sharper teeth. Plant in fall. Takes 5 days to mature. Do these seeds have thorns? Plant in fall. Takes 5 days to mature. Bloodflower seeds. They reek of metal. Plant in fall. Takes 5 days to mature. This tree isn't from around here. What can it produce in fall? Okay. So they're all fall harvestables. We're gonna have to find something for spring. I'm honestly tempted to go with cauliflower for now, and we don't know yet what the community center bundles are gonna be, because I have them set to remixed, so I think we should just sell our parsnips seeds and start growing some cauliflowers. Oh, we only have 4, that's not a lot. We're really going to want to focus on getting more cold so we can buy more. Alright, now we've planted our crops, and I just want to get those settled in and do a bit of work around the farm before talking to anybody else, but I do maybe want to go visit the saloon during the night, see if there's anybody to talk to, and just see what Gus is selling over on the restaurant, because I'm also looking to buy some recipes for when we unlock cooking later on. Okay, so going back to our little farm, there's still a lot of debris in the way, but not a whole lot towards our farmhouse, which is good. We're just gonna want to chop down a few trees. Alright, there we go. And then we'll get some of that grass cleared up. That already looks a lot smoother. We'll have a nice clean place to plant our cauliflowers. And then I'm just going to get rid of this one last tree here because it's kind of in the way. Alright. Alright, awesome. We still don't have enough wood to craft a chest, but that's alright. We're still going to chop down more trees to get the wood. Chests are absolutely crucial in the early game since your inventory is so small and you don't have the backpack upgrade. I rely heavily on chests before I get to my first 2,000 gold. I also love how the forageables look in this game right now. Bogwitch did an amazing job drawing all the sprites for them. I think it just looks absolutely fantastic. I just love the way it looks. Okay. We're just gonna begin planting. It's a bit of an uneven spot, but that's okay. We don't have very many plants to look after so far, but we should get our hands on more. Alright, we've got our our 4 plants planted in. Just gonna do a little bit more cleanup until we can craft a chest. Oh, I love the animation of the leaves falling off the tree. That's such a nice little detail. Okay, and now we've got enough wood to craft our first chest. I think we're gonna get rid of fiber for now. We just gotta keep an eye on our inventory. Okay, so we have this beautiful, magical looking chest, which is just perfect for what we're starting out with. And I'm just gonna put my general craftables in there and stuff, my general stuff crafting. We're only gonna start out with 1 chest for now, but I hope to get 1 for fishing, 1 for foraging, planting, and also 1 for mining too. That's how I like to play the game. I usually color code chests. I don't know if there's that option with the custom craftables that I'm using, but I hope there will be, because that would be super, super cool. And a nice way to differentiate what chests are what. Okay, so I want to take a gander at our player's handbook. Alright, we're just gonna set it up in the house. I think maybe over here next to the bookshelf would be a good place for it. Oh, we can't actually get in there. So I think I'll just have it as like a little nightstand by my bed. Okay. Oh, wow. Introduction. The chapters of this story, all the way from a lone tent on the beach to a battle to save East Scarp from the remnants of a tragedy long thought past, to a series of epilogues for all the major NPCs. Oh, and it shows their character information, bios. Oh, that's awesome. I don't exactly know how to start this expansion, but I think we just need to go on and explore East Scarp, but I also wanted to chop down a bit more wood so we can get the wallpapers repaired. And then we can finally do our first little bit of decorating around the house. I've played with this broken farmhouse mod a little bit before, just for a short bit, and it was really fun. I had a great experience with it. And instead of paying Robin with coins to furnish your house, you actually unlock areas of your house step by step and get prizes mailed in each time you complete a task. And I just think that is so cool. It just changes the whole beginner gameplay and the whole process of unlocking your house, and it's just so nice. I might not have exactly much to say during this point, since all we're doing is just chopping trees, getting the game set up and started. We're gonna go more in depth with the roleplay as the game goes along, especially into fall and Spirit's Eve. And I have some special plans when we finally get animals and start crafting artisan goods, which will come up later. Oh, we are about to pass out, and we are walking very slow. I was not keeping a good eye on our exhaustion meter, so now we're just sluggishly making our way back to the farmhouse. Oh dear. I did not know it was gonna start out like this. We are very tired. Yeah, I think we're too tired to even go to the saloon. I'm not gonna spend all of that time walking super slowly across the entire map. That's not something I want to do. Oh boy. Oh, we need to put our stuff in the chest. I'm not going to sell anything just yet. At least we have our parsnips planted. I think he's very exhausted from spending so much time out in the sun chopping down trees and planting our cauliflowers. So, we're gonna go to bed. Okay, and this takes a little bit to load, so there we are, and we're just gonna crawl into our bed and go to sleep for the night. And this is how my first video will end, which is a bit of a funny note to end on. I think a lot of people end up doing this in the beginning of their Stardew Valley playthroughs, but thank you for sitting with me and for watching me play this lovely game. Thanks for supporting my playthrough, and we've got level 1 foraging, +1 axe proficiency. Trees sometimes drop seeds. Okay, and we unlocked the recipes for wild seeds, field snack, and homemade country seasoning. Oh, that'll be interesting when we unlock the kitchen. But there's no way for us to organically cook right now. We have to either go out to the saloon or buy some food from somebody else. thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'll smooth over the bumps and hurdles as I go along. This is just the very beginning of my YouTube journey, and I'm happy to be here. Okay, and my dog's entering the room, so I better stop recording.